What's going on, folks? Welcome back to the Lawn Shark channel. So today we've got a little bit of a project, and it has to do with our hill project that we're working on. I haven't shown you guys too much about that. I did show a picture on Instagram of like a little bit of the progress, but I don't want to show you that quite yet. But I do want to show you what we're going to be working on today, and that is to clean up the hill behind me. So you can see a little bit over there, but I'm not going to show you. I've got these stumps here that I actually cut up. My wife actually cut them up back in, I don't know, I guess it was the fall, but we never removed the stumps. And then we're gonna leave a lot of the vegetation up at the very top of the hill, but we do wanna remove probably that little piece right there. We're gonna remove those right there. And then when we walk over here, you can see that this one right up here at the top of the hill, that one's pretty much dead. So I need to remove all of that, and then this here. Now, these vines that are here on the bottom, they're actually really nice vines. I did trample them a little bit when I was building the shed in the fall, or actually in the summer. But you can see that they're really starting to green up, and we're getting some new foliage on there, so we're gonna leave those alone. But these guys that are basically sitting up here, those up there are privets, and they are a bit of an invasive species that aren't really supposed to be here in Tennessee. So we're going to be taking those out. We'll leave the ones at the very top for now, but we'll take those out in the fall. I think we're going to do some arborvitaes at the top of the hill. But right now, we just need to clean up so we can finish up this this hill project sometime this weekend. But I'm going to get a little creative with how I pull this off. But before we do that, we've got to go to Home Depot and get some supplies. So let's go. Alright, so we are back from Home Depot, and we are going to use the beast to try and help us out here today. Now, you guys know I have a 12,000 pound winch on the front, and I thought about using that. I thought it'd be fun to use that to pull some of these stumps, but that's not what it's really meant for. So I didn't want to go too crazy. So instead, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some chain that I just bought from Home Depot, which is 4,700 pound chain, which I think should do the trick. And the biggest question is, how do I attach it onto these stumps here? And I think I've got another chain inside that I can actually hook up to my trailer hitch, and that should take care of it. But as you can see, some of the roots have already been exposed just from all the water erosion and stuff like that. The one up there will probably be a little bit difficult to hook into, but I should be able to at least get this big one right here. And then we can work our way up the hill and try and get the rest of those. May have to trim them down a little bit first, and that's okay, but I just don't want to have to sit there and dig out every single one of those stumps if I don't have to. So let's get to it. Just to be on the safe side, I'm going to grab this blanket, this moving blanket here, and I'm going to drape it over the chain so that if something does decide to bust, that it hopefully absorbs a lot of the shock of the chain breaking, so that way it doesn't fly up and hit my truck. So that's kind of the theory. Let's see if it works. All right, so that way when the chain comes up, if it does decide to break, it doesn't go flinging up and hit the back of the truck. All right, let's see how this works. Good news is I've got a rear view camera, which gives me a pretty good view of what's going on here. Let's put it in for low. So it says we are shifted. So now let's put it into drive. And then let's take a look at the rear view camera and see how we do. slipped off. So alright, so I dug out this root a little bit here. Let's see if we can wrap this around a little bit. Alright, well, we were able to get that big stump right there. Got all the dirt off of it. That was the one that was behind the shed that was kind of dead. This is all the brush that was up at the top, and those are a lot of the dead branches. You can see how dead it was. But that came off of that hill right there, and you can see we still got a little bit of stuff to pull down. Like I said, these are privets, and they're pretty invasive because what happens is they want to form that kind of a canopy right there, and it just kind of blocks the sun off of everything, wants to kill everything. So I'm going to trim back some of these branches right there, and then this little guy right here is going to come down. And then you can see this big stump that we pulled. It's got a lot of dirt, so we're going to have to pull all of that dirt off of it, knock it off. And then we've got a big hole there on the hill, which is fine because we can find something to plant in there. But yeah, I mean, we're making good progress. You know, there's just a lot of stuff back here that's been neglected over the years, and nobody's done anything to this back part of the backyard. And now that we have the shed back here, we want to make sure that it looks really nice, especially with the shed and the parking pad, that is. So when people come up the driveway, they can actually see how nice it is. But anyway, we'll keep going. We got plenty of stuff to take care of. Oh, and I destroyed that chain when we were pulling that stump, so I had to upgrade to a little bit bigger chain, but you can see that thing pretty much got destroyed. But such is life. We'll keep moving. All right, stick around. We'll be done here in a little bit. All right, folks, well, that's it. That is the hill. Pretty much got rid of the majority of the rubbish, took it to the dump, and the only thing left really is this stump right here that I need to knock off a bunch of the dirt and some other stuff that's up in the front, but cleaned up pretty much everything. I'm gonna get the backpack sprayer here in a second and pretty much take care of the rest of this hill and just clean it up and get it ready for the landscaping that we're doing. If you guys want to see a little sneak preview of what's going on the hill, you can go to my Instagram, which is the.lawnshark.com. No, it's the.lawn.shark. And that is the Instagram handle if you want to check out what we've got going on back here. So we should have this done this weekend. I wanted to do this video to make sure that everybody sees like some of the progress and how much work it is to get this hill ready. You saw how steep it is when I'm climbing up and down, but we're doing some really good progress here. And hopefully next week we'll have the video out for the finished landscape. I also said that I was going to do some herbicide. I was going to do it this weekend, but in case you guys can't tell, I've got a sweatshirt on. It's actually been really cold. We actually were at freezing this morning, which is very atypical for mid-April here in Tennessee or here in the Nashville area. But it's been a little chilly, and we're just dealing with it. So we'll see how it goes. Tonight's supposed to be down below freezing again, but then tomorrow's supposed to be in the 70s. We can't figure this thing out, but you know, I drove by my old lawn and I actually talked to the new owners of the lawn, and it's still dormant. I mean, the Bermuda it doesn't want to come out of dormancy because it's just been too cold. But I've got cool season grass, so I don't have to worry about it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys had fun watching me almost break my neck a couple times going up and down this hill. Got to see the Power Wagon in action. It really didn't breathe that hard to do anything. That thing's a beast. But not really meant to pull stumps, but it'll do what it's got to do. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys had a great weekend. It is obviously a gorgeous day here. Hope you guys are having a great day as well. If you like this video, don't forget to like it. Don't forget to subscribe if I've earned your subscription. For those of you who have subscribed to my channel, really appreciate it. We're coming up on 2,000 subscribers. Never thought I'd get here, but I am super, super happy that we're getting there. And I thank you all for supporting the channel. If you want to be notified of future videos, don't forget to hit that bell. And we'll see you on the next one. Have a great week, everybody.